Hello my fellow riders, my name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to bar spin. Messed up on that. But before I do that, I'm going to get a little bit of a warm-up session at my house. I mean, the how-to is going to be at my house, but still. Get a little bit of a warm-up session. I'm going to include a montage of that, and then afterward we'll hop right into the tutorial. Hello my fellow. Oh, almost did the intro again. So, with the warm-up session out of the way, I am going to get into the Barspin tutorial. Okay, also, if you want any more other tutorials on other tricks, comment below. I'll do a series if I see it. I'll do a video if I see it. But also, as far as I know, no one requested this. So yeah. So first thing you need to know how to do is a good bunny hop. And this needs to be first nature, not second nature, first. This should be literally you don't think about it, you just do it, nothing difficult about it. Yeah, it should be semi-high. Not high, but something around what we did for the 360, kinda like there. That'll work. You also want to be able to visualize yourself. You also want to have room for your waist to spin the bars. So if you can only bunny hop like that, not gonna work. You need to learn how to bunny hop and do this. You need to learn how to push the bars out so you have time to do the bar spin. Second thing you need to do, that's the only thing you need to know before you learn these. And the first practice step is find a curb or something. I have one right over here. I have one over here, you may not. Or you can just kind of pull the bars up, it'll help. And just practice the motion. This motion should be fast, and you shouldn't have to look at it. I mean, it obviously helps, and you're going to be looking at it while you're in the air. But my point is, this motion, if you're looking at it, this motion should take this should take less than a second to throw. Like that. So most people will mess up with the motion and think they need to do this, not they do an X up and then throw the bars. No. You want to take your non-throwing hand off. It doesn't matter which hand you throw with. It's probably gonna be your dominant hand, but it might not be. Just whichever hand you feel more comfortable taking off. So you're gonna want to take your non-throwing hand off, put it down, turn the bar 90, turn the bar 100, 180, turn the bar 270 without using this hand, just this arm. And then you want to grab underneath and then twist your hand to do it. So I'll do it again slowly. You want to have that quick. You want to have that fast, really fast. It should be at the point to where you don't have to think about it. You need to practice this. You need to do this motion 300 times, because it's going to be really hard if you don't just sit there and do this. Because it needs to be faster than that even. It needs to be really fast and consistent. It can't just be one out of every 3 or 4. It needs to be you catch it and do it perfectly every time. Because once you start doing the bunny hop, you're gonna have to start pulling up on the bars a little bit when you do it. good way to practice this is keeping the wheel on the ground, lifting it up and throwing it. Lifting up, throwing it. If you do that a few times and you're comfortable with that, then you're ready to try the hop bar spin. The first thing you need to do when you're trying this is you need to just like do it and visualize when you're gonna throw it. Personally, I throw them kind of late. I don't suggest doing that. It makes them uncomfortable and hard to do. I suggest throwing them as you get to your peak. I throw them on the way down. So I suggest, also a tip I have, depending on how wide your grips are, put either one finger across the grip or two of your fingers off the edge of the grip. It'll give you more grip it'll give you something to hold on to when your hand gets like this. So, and if you hear my bar spin motion, I'll do it really close to the camera. There's a little bit of a flick. That's me flicking the grip off my finger. It just makes the bar spin faster. It makes it the whole trick easier. But also, the further in on the bars your hand is, the quicker the bars are going to go around. The further out, the slower. So, that out of the way, you need to be able to visualize yourself doing this trick like every time you hop. So, throw. Throw. Like every time you do the hop, you should be able to visualize yourself doing the trick inside of that hop. And other than that, it is very simple to start trying. Maybe scary at first taking your hands off, but you will get used to it. So, the final trick should look semi like this. It's probably gonna look exactly like that. You barely land, your feet come off the deck a little bit, and you barely catch it. But even if you do something more like this, which is what my first bar spin started to look like, my first bar spins literally looked like this. And that's nothing to be upset about, because you're still learning. But after you try them, start learning how to do them properly, because I just kind of jumped and threw the bars and hoped I landed. There's more technique than that. But once you learn these, I swear they will be one of your favorite tricks to throw. But you want to for whatever you do not learn them hopping like this. Do not learn them pressure hop. I did that at first, and it was so hard to learn how to not do a pressure hop. And if you do learn a pressure hop, it's gonna be way scary to do it off of things or into something, because you're not gonna feel like you have as much clearance over it. It's just way more comfortable of a trick when you don't throw it pressure hop. That out of the way, I'm gonna show you a few things someone might do wrong in trying to do it. So, one thing I was doing wrong is when I first started trying to do this, I would start just doing that. I would end up just like throwing it and trying to catch it and just doing throw bars. You don't want to do that, because those are a lot harder. You want to do the bus driver motion like I showed you earlier. The 270, then hand it to your other hand. So that's one thing people might do wrong. The second thing is when they hop, they're gonna push the bars down. When they throw it, they're gonna do something like this, and it's gonna come out from underneath them. They're gonna go, and it's gonna come off from their feet, and they're not gonna know why. You wanna focus on pulling up when you do the bar spin. If you can't put your foot on the back of the deck and pull up and do the bar spin motion decently well, you're not gonna be able to bar spin. If you can't do that, you can't bar spin. So practice that until you can, and then come back and try it again. The second thing is, they will just like not care. They won't hop higher. They'll just kind of do whatever. They'll just kind of do a little hop like this. They'll just kind of go. I'll be like, I'm getting it all the way around. Why can't I land it? When they think they're hopping high, a little bit higher, but they're only hopping like an inch off the ground, which isn't gonna work unless your bar spins are really fast. But the higher you hop, the easier this trick is going to be because the little more time you'll have to throw it. I suggest learning this trick flat first because it's easier, but if you really need to, you can take it to fly out. It's just scarier. But that out of the way, I am going to get into a montage of me doing this trick every which way I can. I don't have a quarter pipe at my house, but I do have a kicker, so I'm going to use that. Alright? Let's jump right into this montage. Alright, that'll be the end of the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.